The Gem of Tagath, a Teshovar Novella, written by Dorough, narrated by Dorough. Chapter 1. Pria's pulse quickened, and her fingers tightened on the cane. It was dark where she was standing with Cricket, hidden in the shadowy alcove. She'd already had the smaller boy shimmy up the lamppost and extinguish the street light that would have given them away. Now they stood in the black and empty street, peering around the corner at the ramshackle house.
"This it? You sure?"
Cricket hissed, crouched next to Pria, with his impossibly skinny legs bent and his knobby knees poking upward. His shaggy brown hair hung over his forehead and covered his eyes, so he kept having to blow it out of the way.
"It's where Barween said,"
she whispered back, and glanced down. At 13, Cricket was only 2 years younger than Pria was, but he barely came up to her shoulders when he was standing at full height. Pria sniffed and made herself stop tapping the metal tip of the cane against the uneven paving. Nerves or excitement? She wasn't sure which, so she focused on the house. The building leaned to the left, away from its neighbors, and looked ready to collapse at a breath. Pria was used to seeing places like this in the East Ward, but it was more unusual toward the downsteps. There wasn't any more money here than in the East Ward, but somehow the houses held up better. Not this one, though. Not Theron Bell's house.
"He home?"
Lump had finally caught up with them, and his breathing came loud and heavy. His threadbare shirt stuck to his belly with sweat, even though it wasn't a warm night, and his thick cheeks were shiny in the moonlight. Pria looked up at the taller boy.
"How should I bleedin' know?"
But it was a fair question. She couldn't see any light coming from inside either of the cracked windows that flanked the front door. Everything was dark, but that didn't mean anything.
"Let's go find out, yeah?"
Lump shuffled his feet and looked down at them.
"Could have been here sooner with proper shoes."
"Want me around back?"
Cricket asked.
"Case if they make a run for it."
Pria hesitated, but shook her head.
"You and Lump stick with me. Don't need you running off."
She didn't need him running off, but she also didn't need him sneaking in the back and swiping the money for himself while she and Lump were trying to get in the front. Pria didn't know whether Cricket would do that, but she could throw the scrawny little wretch a good bit farther than she trusted him. Cricket frowned.
"It's just—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?